Hello everybody, it's the Farm Sim Guy here, hope you're all well. A little bit of a different one today. We thought we'd take a trip down memory lane and I thought I'd rerun my first ever video. This video in its first 31 days had 109 views in total, and I started when I uploaded this video with 0 subscribers, and here I am less than 6 months later with creeping up towards 6,000 subscribers. So I thought it'd be interesting for you guys who've been joining the channel relatively recently to see where I started. No fancy stings, no cool cinematics, no flashy titles, just good old-fashioned Farming Sim 19 gameplay as it used to be. So let's take a look. Welcome everyone, I am the Farm Sim Guy and this is Purbeck Valley. This is a new map, new game I've started. You'll see in the top corner there I have got £19,650 in the bank. What I have done is taken out a small bank loan. I say a small bank loan, I have taken out a bank loan and I have purchased the bare minimum equipment that I needed to start a map. So we're starting from scratch with very little machinery. We'll probably need to supplement our income with a few contracts to start with. But my aim is to really grow the farm, build the farm up, and we'll see how things go. So this is chapter 1. This is the first time, just to show you that's the land I own. Just those two small fields, 42 and 41 in the top corner there. And we've got a very big map. It's a great map, this. Lots and lots of options available to us. So looking forward to building this up. In terms of machinery, I have invested in some small machinery. A classic Ford 6810 there. Classic tractor, small mower, a tedder, a windrower. Over here as well, I've got a baler and a baling trailer. The reason I picked those was knowing I had grass on these two fields. I thought that's where I'll start. Make some hay bales, try and sell them, try and make a bit of money, and slowly but surely build up the farm, add more stuff to it as we go along. So, without further ado, I think we just need to jump straight into this. Let's get these fields cut, get that hay drying in the sun, and we can start to see if we can top up this money. Obviously there's loan interest that will come off every day, so we need to be sure to be making a little bit of cash as quickly as we can. Let's jump into the good old Ford. I grew up on a farm and these were the tractors we had all the time. So a little bit of nostalgia there for me. Also bought it because it was cheap. Not a massive amount of horsepower in it, so I had to be very selective about which machinery we picked as well, but we've got ourselves a small mower. Let's just get out of these rather tight sheds. I don't know why I parked them in there and not across the road. So oops. There we go. Let's head up the track here. It's an incredibly bumpy farm track. Very authentic. Crikey, it really is. Let's get to the edge of the field here and we shall unfold our mower. I hope it will fit through the gate. It's not going to fit through the gate. I need to get through the gate first before we unfold it fully. There we go. I'm going to draw up here. Just jump out quickly, shut this gate so it doesn't get in the way. Back up. I've got to optimise the amount of grass we've got. Let's fire that up. Oh, I'm folding it back up now. Genius. Let's unpack that mower. drop it down, turn it on, and this isn't a huge field, but we shall just go around the edge of the field here. Like I said, this tractor's not got masses of horsepower, and we're on a hill here, so it's kind of grinding along at just 4 miles an hour. One of the first things we'll probably do is upgrade the tractor if we can, as soon as we've got a bit of cash in the bank. But for now, let's stick at this. Okay, for now 3 miles an hour, this is going to take a little bit of time, so I will just drop it into a little time lapse, and we will be back shortly. So there we have it, first field done. It's pretty painful on those climbs, I'm not going to lie, in this tractor. Crawling up there at 4 miles an hour, so definitely something we need to consider relatively soon as a more powerful tractor for field work. But at the moment, we've got what we've got to play with. So let's fold it back in. We will leave that. Well, I think we'll mow the second field first, and then come back, ted them both and bale them both if we can, because we need to start making a bit of cash. We'll also check out some contracts. I do believe there was a baler contract in the offing, so we'll grab that. We've got the right machinery for it, so I believe it's the next turning. We go up through the farmhouse there, but it's this turn here into our second field, and I think one of the things we need to do is probably aim to buy more fields, just because more fields equals more profitability sooner rather than later. Obviously they're quite expensive, so got to make some money first. This is quite a lot bigger, this field, which is good. Just gonna shut the gate, which miraculously closes into the field due to the slope. So again, let's get right into the corner here and get as much of this as we can. We've got to optimise our income. This is going to take a bit of time as well with our ever underpowered tractor, so we shall get started on this, and then we will be back shortly to start tedding this. We need to ted it, get the windrower on it, get it into some nice rows, and get stuck in with the baler as quickly as we can. So sit back, relax, and I'll be back shortly. And there you have it, that's both fields done. You'll see I ran across the field on this one. That was really just to keep the speed up, keep the pace of the mowing up. The torture of going 3 miles an hour up that hill vertically was just not something I was looking forward to. So because it's a slightly wider hill, we just took that opportunity to run sideways, which probably halved the amount of time it took for us to mow the hill. Now we're going to jump straight into our tedder and get all this stuff turned to be turned into hay, and on to the next stage. We'll also take this juncture, I think, to maybe just look at any contracts. I'm not going to put it back in that shed because it was a pain to get out, and now I've got a shed here, so let's drop it in the corner of this shed. Fine, I'll drop it in the far corner and I don't have to manoeuvre it out as difficultly. There we go. Okay, I think we'll call an end to episode 1 there. There's obviously a lot more still to do, but I want to keep these vids relatively sensible length. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will come back and see how we get on in episode 2, baling that second field, and hopefully starting to make some money from bales. Thanks for watching. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Just something a little bit different than usual. And like I said, you know, I was having a bit of a trip down memory lane. I was reminiscing, and I watched my very first video, and I just thought, you know what? The aim that I set out with the channel was to always make the best quality content I could. I've been on a long journey in a very short amount of time, and I've learned so much from so many people in the community, and also as I've read up more and I've learned more about editing and YouTube itself, hopefully my content has reflected that. But I will always stick to my roots and stick to my guns when it comes to the sort of content that I want to create, and I hope you really enjoy it. If you've enjoyed seeing this first episode of Purbeck again, there's a link to the entire series in the description for the video and up in the top corner right now, and feel free to have a browse through some of my old content as well, and do drop me a note with any questions or comments that you have on it. But for now, from me, the Farm Sim Guy, thanks very much for this little indulgent look back at the past, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.